Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I thought I would do a Valentine's kind of hair and makeup get ready with me. I thought that if any of you are going out tonight then you could kind of watch along to this video. I'm very aware that it's not that entertaining. I was concentrating really hard. I love makeup and I love doing makeup, but I kind of feel self-conscious kind of putting it out there for people to kind of like judge and scrutinize, I guess. But if you want to see this video and kind of how I achieved this look, these lights are really washing me out right now. That's also one thing I just really quickly want to say. I'm so sorry for the lighting in this video. I tried so many different ways to kind of get it looking decent and it just didn't work until literally the very end of the video, so I really apologize, but you can still like see what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm still getting used to this, but like I said, if you do want to watch this video and kind of see how I achieved this look, then please keep on watching, and if you haven't already then please subscribe down below and give this video a like, because it would really mean the world to me. So thank you everyone for watching, and here we go. Okay, so as you can see I look very different, and if I forget to address this in the start, please excuse my voice. I don't know what's happened, I don't feel unwell, I just have this voice at the minute. So I'm going to start and I'm going to prep my skin first, then do my hair, then do my makeup. And this is kind of just my usual way of getting ready. So I'm just going to start with my Mario Badescu Rosewater Spray. I did tan last night. This this light is really washing me out, but I'm actually really quite dark. I did use Molly May Filter Tan in Ultra Dark. I only used one layer, but it's really good. Really enjoy it. And as per usual, I'm just going to go in with my simple hydrating light moisturizer. I swear by this, it's got me through 2 rounds of Accutane, and it's literally just, it sinks in really well, but the combination of these two things just leaves like the nicest sheen on your skin. Okay, so for my hair, I thought that I would go for something a little bit different. Now I know these things have been literally like everywhere the past kind of couple of months, like this style of hair, and I actually had one of these wavers years and years ago, hence this. It literally looks so grubby, and the brand is Carmen. I literally couldn't even tell you if they still sell it anymore. I don't even know if it even works anymore, but we're gonna see. So I'm gonna attempt to use this that I've literally not used since it was fashionable back in like early 2000s, so we'll see. I am going to speed through this probably, but literally all I'm going to do is just section off just the top kind of quarter of my hair, then do all the bottoms and then do all the tops. So I'm just going to split my hair in half, give it a quick brush with my absolutely disgusting tangle teaser that I always forget to take the hair out of. Just going to give it a quick brush through. My hair always goes really super static. Okay, I think this is hot enough, so this is going to be funny. So I'm literally just going to take a section of hair, like this much. The funny thing is about this is that my go-to hair is literally always curls with the straighteners. I should also mention that I'm doing this with the viewfinder, not with a mirror. So that's really good. Okay, that still works. That's always a start. This is going to take flipping ages, isn't it? My hair is so long as well. Oh my god. This is scary. I think what I'm actually going to have to do is do this to my whole head and then come back maybe when I've got like 2 pieces left in the shop, because this is honestly going to take me about an hour. I'm not even exaggerating, it's literally going to take me about an hour. Okay, so my hair is done, but please ignore how like fluffy it looks. Like I said, it will drop. I've just pinned it back for now so we can start with the makeup. So I'm actually going to start with my eyes today, which I never ever do. So I'm going to start with my eyes. So I'm just going to take my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer as per usual in the shade Fair. And if I'm like, I'm going to have to tilt you, I think. If I'm looking down at any point, it's literally because I've got a mirror right here. Hi guys. So I'm just going to take my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer in the shade Fair and just dab it on my eyes. Now, I know this is a bit random, but I feel like for Valentine's Day, which by the way, if you didn't know, although I have been in a relationship for 5 years, there's actually only been one Valentine's Day where we've actually spent like together as a couple, and that's purely because of university, because he moved away when I was still here, so there was a long time that we spent, you know, well, there still is a long time. We haven't finished doing kind of like the long distance thing yet, but yeah, I just thought that would be interesting to know. But anyway, my point was, I feel like if I was going on a date or a first date, or even if I was just going out with my friends, I wouldn't want to spend like a ridiculously long time getting ready, and I'd want to still look like me, but kind of just to enhance things. Obviously, if that's not you, then literally you do you. You can wear kind of like bright green eyeshadow if you want, like literally up to you. But I know I would go with something that kind of a little more kind of natural. So I'm actually going to be using my Morphe 350 palette. This is an absolute mess of a palette. But I'm just going to be taking, oh god, I don't know how to show you this. This shade here at the top. Literally fluffing this kind of all over the lid, all into the crease, just to get a really nice natural wash of colour. If it kind of comes out here, it's fine. This looks kind of a lot deeper in person, so I literally just keep building up this colour until it's kind of the desired colour for me. But yeah, I'm really interested to know what you guys do for Valentine's Day, or if you even kind of like celebrate Valentine's Day. Even when I wasn't in a relationship, me and my kind of group of friends from school would always go out on Valentine's Day, and I remember we used to go to like Frankie and Benny's, and we would just like order loads of food, and obviously we weren't old enough to drink back then, but it was just like so fun, and it was just so nice. And I don't know, I just feel like things like that are kind of what Valentine's Day is like really about. It's just spending time with people that you love, whether that's like friends, family, or like a loved one. But like, if you haven't got a loved one, like you shouldn't feel like sad about it or bad about it, because I'm sure there's other people in your life that love you very much, and you know, that would love to spend time with you on Valentine's Day. But yeah, rambling over, I'm just gonna literally take a darker eyeshadow, just a deep warm brown, and I'm kind of gonna start kind of almost winging out this eyeshadow as much as I can. Then this is literally going to be the simplest makeup video ever. Then I just go back in with the first colour I use, and then a bit of a brighter orange, and I just kind of go up right on the top and blend this in. And then I'm just going to take a bit of a deeper brown. I haven't even explained what I'm doing, have I? So I'm going to do kind of a liner, but then I'm going to smoke it out, and I think it's so perfect for Valentine's Day. So I'm just going to take literally just a slightly deeper warm brown and just put that directly on the outer corner, just so that when we kind of put the liner on, it's got something to kind of blend into. So just packing it on the outer corner. So that's literally it for the eyeshadow, and thank you very much for watching my Valentine's Day makeup. I really hope. Can you imagine? I'm just going to take a white and just kind of make the I've also realised what suits me more is it coming out this way rather than up this way. I find that when I kind of go up, it just really doesn't look like right on me at all. I take it up slightly, but not that much, just literally like that. And then later on, when the skin is done, I blend onto obviously my lower lash line. This side generally on my eye blends way more easily than this side. I'm not sure why. Eyeshadows just stick to this eye. So skin wise, I've said this before, but I don't really use foundation, but when I do, I typically use this one. So I've just picked up the Maybelline, are you gonna focus? Fit Me in 220. I'm not sure if you can see my tan a bit better when I kind of hold it in, but it's the perfect colour for this tan. I don't use primers. I really want to try the new Benefit one, the Hydrating Professional, because I used to love Professional, but after kind of all the rounds of Roaccutane, my skin just can't handle anything that is like remotely kind of drying or silicone-esque, which is frustrating, but there's nothing I can do about it. What about my Valentine's kind of days? So like I said, I typically don't see Harry on Valentine's Day, and I haven't for 4 years now, but we always celebrate it. So I saw him the weekend before I came home for my half term, and I just went up to see him in Durham, and we went out on the Saturday night for a lovely Italian meal, and yeah, we just kind of celebrate that way. Last year we went to York, I think. Yeah, York. Because Harry is in Durham and he's so far up north, I can't even speak. I typically go and see him around Valentine's, just because there's kind of cheaper and like easier places for us to get to. So last year we went to York. The year before we went to Edinburgh for the day. But yeah, we just kind of do what we can. I think it's just important, like I said earlier, to just like spend time with the people that you love. I'd like to know like what you guys kind of enjoy like watching on YouTube. Like I just like making videos that I enjoy watching. That's just kind of like what I said to myself that I would do when I started a channel, that I would always just make content that I enjoyed and that I like watching. Just because I think it's really obvious when someone makes content that they're not enjoying purely because they know it'll like get views or whatever. Kind of let me know, because if there is a particular kind of content that you want to see, then I will do my best to make it for you. As always, I'm just using my Collection Last Perfection concealer. Okay, then I'm just gonna set the concealer, but not the rest of my face. I like to be quite dewy, but I just take the Maybelline Fit Me in Translucent just on a small Real Technique. Oh my god, I literally can't speak. This always happens to me when I film these videos. And I just pat directly under my eye and around my nose. Oh my god, that's so much better. Okay. So sorry for the lighting change. I realized that this is way better. So there we go. I'm gonna zoom you back in just a tiny bit. We're gonna finish up the eyes. Yeah, let's finish the eyes off. So I'm just gonna take the same colours we used under on the eyes, under the eyes. So all I do is I start from that line and I just bring it in, and I just blend this line just a tiny tad. See, so it's not as kind of harsh as that. And then drag all the way in. Oh, I've got sleep in my eye. And then I just drag all the way in. Like I said, this is actually really blended, so I don't know why it looks so harsh on camera, but maybe it'll look a bit better when I add the liner. Then I'm going to do my eyebrows, purely because I can't keep taking myself seriously looking at myself with no eyebrows on. Slightly back in. It's not a very good eyeliner, I'm going to be honest, but for what I want to do, it's like perfect because it's not super black. If I was going to do this the way I'd want to do it, I'd have a brown eyeliner, but I just don't own one and I couldn't find one in Boots. This is just the Sleek Fierce Felt Liner. There's nothing more to it. I am not the best at liner, so I cannot talk through this bit, otherwise God knows what it would end up looking like. So please excuse me a minute, but I just need to really concentrate. And now we're just gonna smoke it out. So I'm going to take a winged liner brush. And then I'm just going to take a deep dark brown, tap the excess off, remove the hair from the brush, and all I do, if I zoom you in just a tiny bit more, oh hi, all I do is I just tap on the very kind of outer edge, and I just kind of start smoking it out. There's no rhyme or reason to this at all. Then I'm just going to go back in with the brush we used to blend under the eye, and I'm just going to blend together a little bit more. So I'm just going to apply false lashes off camera, and then I'll come back and finish the rest of the face. The only reason I'm applying them off camera is because it's so much hassle and I've been filming for so long and I don't want this video to be like an hour long. So I will be back when my lashes are on. Okay, I'm back. So the lashes definitely help. Like, I feel like they just kind of like tie it together. I actually used the Morphe lashes in Posh. Okay, let's finish the skin. So surprise surprise, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Glam Bronze and an angled brush. Just going to blend it in. Now for me, this is where everything starts to look better. And I just want to point out, like, I'm clearly not the best at makeup. I kind of know what looks nice on me and I kind of roll with that. But I love makeup and I love doing my makeup, and I like how it makes me feel. I feel way more confident with makeup on, etc. I've also realised that my hair does not look like it's dropping anytime soon, so I feel like if I was to do it again, I just don't think I would take it as high up. Maybe I can take a bit of this on my chin, then I just take a smaller brush and contour my nose. I go straight from kind of where my eyebrow is, and I just literally do a straight line directly down my nose. I feel like I have a very difficult shape to contour with, so I just do 2 lines directly down. There's not really much I can do about the tip of my nose, if that makes sense. Like, there's not much I can do about it. Is that better? Oh my god, literally at the end of the video and I'm now working out what looks better. What a joke. Okay, then I just take a big fluffy brush and I take the Hourglass bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light, and I feel like for Valentine's Day you just want to look bronzy, glowy, healthy.
What are you doing now, then?
Filming.
Minimum now?
Yeah. So I just take this all around kind of the high points of my face where I would usually bronze. I don't know why my under eyes are looking so bright on this camera, because they don't look like that in person. Okay, then for blusher, I'm just gonna take, yet again, oh no, highlight first. So I'm gonna take the Becca Champagne Pop highlight, just because I'm slightly more tanned. I feel like I can get away with this better. I love this house. I'm just going to take it on a fan brush. People hate using fan brush for highlighter and I really don't know why. I really like it. Don't know whether it's just me, but I feel like it just applies it really, really nicely. Okay. So I just apply it literally to the very high points of my cheekbones. Oh, such a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. So I just apply it directly to, like I said, the high points of my cheeks. Oh, I literally love this highlighter. But naturally I am quite fair, so I can only use this when, you know, I am particularly tanned. And then I just take above my eyebrows, and then I do take it on my nose, but I take a smaller brush and I just take a very, very light dusting and I apply it just on a tiny little ball on the tip of my nose, like that, and then just up the bridge. It doesn't make a difference, doesn't make my nose look any skinnier, I just like how it looks. And then on the inner corner I just take this exact same brush. The best inner corner eyeshadow I've ever used is literally from this little Primark eyeshadow palette, Primark, however you say it. Honestly, I just think it's the best one. It's really super brightening. It's amazing. See how much brighter that makes you look? I'm just going to add a tiny touch of that onto my nose as well. Okay, now we do blusher. And I just take the Hourglass blush in Mood Exposure. So I use very, very glowy products. I use a glowy bronzer, kind of a bright highlight, and then a glowy blush. I do like to kind of take this a little bit kind of on either side of the bridge of my nose, just there. You can't really see on camera, but in person this honestly just makes you look kind of just fresh, and it kind of just makes you look like, you know, fresh and glowy and beautiful. We are going to take my new lipstick. Oh, Maybelline Colour Sensational matte lipstick in the shade Clay Crush, and as you can see, it's just a beautiful, when it focuses, kind of nude pink. There we go, never use lipstick. I always kind of just use a lip liner and then a lip gloss, and then I'm good to go. So I'm just going to take the very, very like point tip and draw kind of the outline. Also, another fun fact, I got my lips done back at the end of June, and I'm actually getting them retouched on Saturday. So, oh, this is a lovely colour. It's really creamy. I just think for Valentine's Day it's always nice just to have like a touch of pink, but I'm going to add just a little bit of a paler colour in the middle. Okay, so then I'm just going to take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cairo, and I'm just going to apply that directly in the centre of my lips. It's also up to you. I definitely would add gloss. It's just me, I love gloss. So I'm just going to add my two favourite glosses. I'll give you two options. Are the Kiko lip gloss in the shade 20, so 3D Hydro lip glosses, and the e.l.f. lip plumping gloss. Does this have a colour? In Champagne Glam. They're just the best. They're so cheap. This e.l.f. one is particularly lovely. As you can see, it literally makes your lips look wet and juicy. Okay, so this is my Valentine's Day kind of makeup and hair. Honestly, if I was going on a first date or on a day with my girls, then I would literally just wear jeans, a nice top and heels. I feel like you just can't go wrong. I really hope you enjoyed. I know this is something a little bit different for me, and this is definitely out of my comfort zone, but I love makeup, and I just love how you can kind of see the colours a little bit better. Like I said, this camera does adjust, so it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, I just love it. I wish that my hair wasn't as kind of big, but you live and you learn, you know. I've not used that tool since I was about 8. But thank you so much for watching, and I just want to take a minute because it's Valentine's Day to say that I really, really appreciate those of you that have subscribed and that you do comment and you do watch my videos, because it really does mean the world to me. And you know, I really want to try and put the best content out there that I can, even if I'm still figuring out how to use my camera and still figuring out the best lighting. I am trying, and it does mean the world to me that you guys just watch and enjoy. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.